Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have an exciting video lined up for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an update from our channel.
Guys, in this video, we will be learning what are class methods in Python. Before moving further, we have to answer few questions. What is class method? Why to use class method? And how we can use class methods in Python. If you say what is class method, you can clearly see the definition. Class methods are methods that are called on the class itself, not on a specific object instance. Okay, therefore it belongs to a class level and all class instances share a class method. Okay, a class method is bound to the class and not the object of the class. It can access only class variables, right? It can modify the class state by changing the value of a class variable that would apply across all the class object. Okay, so in this video we have three terms. What is instance method, what is class methods with decorator, and what is class method function. So we'll be seeing all three terms with an example. What are they and how we can implement these terms in our program, how we can get the benefit of these terms in our program. Okay, so what is instance method? Instance method, you already know, any method we create in class will automatically be created as an instance method. Whatever method, with def keyword you are defining in a class, it is the instance method. Okay, these are the instance method. Like inside the instance method we use the self keyword to access or modify the instance variable, right? So let's see what is instance method. Let me create one class vehicle. We are going to define a constructor. We have to accept one variable, vehicle name, and a very simple method we have to define to get vehicle details, right? We have to say print. This is formatted as string. We can say self dot. So this type or function or method is known as instance method of the class. Okay, clear? It is very simple. Let me create one object. We are saying BMW c dot get vehicle details. Very simple method. It will print vehicle name equals to whatever we have passed on in the constructor, BMW. Let's run the program. You can see vehicle name BMW. Now jump to our second point. What is class method decorator? Okay, so what class method definition says? Class methods are called on class itself, not on a specific object instance, right? It can Class methods are used when we are dealing with factory methods. Factory methods are those methods that return a class object for different use case. Thus, factory methods create concrete implementation of a common interface. Class methods are defined inside a class, and it is pretty similar to defining a regular function. A regular function means this regular function. Okay, like inside an instance method, we use self keyword, right, to access or modify the instance variable. Same inside the class method, we use the cls keyword as a first parameter to access class variables. Therefore the class method gives us control of changing the class state. Okay, let's see with an example how class method decorator we can use. You know the concept, what is the decorator, how it works, but class method works in different way. How we can get the benefit of class method in the Python program? Let's see. So we'll be using the same program, that vehicle class. Now let's create another method inside the same class which will be creating a truck type of instance. Okay, let's say this is a vehicle class which generates multiple type of vehicle, right? The idea of this example is to get different type of vehicle instance, right? Whether it is car, whether it is truck, whether it is train, whatsoever. Okay, so actually class methods work as a factory method. So here you can consider this vehicle class as a factory, and we are going to get different type of vehicle objects, okay, from the same class. Okay, let me create a one new method, create, let's say, truck, right? Here you, if you notice, we do not need to use a self keyword, because for class method we have to first decorate a decorator, right? Let me take class methods. So from where this class method is coming, this class method decorator is a built-in function decorator, right? In Python, we use the class method decorator to declare a method as a class method, right? The class method decorator is an expression that gets evaluated after our function is defined. Okay, so this is the syntax, or you can say the name of decorator you have to use with the method in the class. And the second requirement is you have to pass on one variable as a parameter. So this is the parameter which says it's a class. It's a class of what? This vehicle class, right? So we have to define this parameter as a class, you say, and what we can do, we can return an object of the same class, okay, because it is constructing the object, new object for us. It is a factory. To return the new object of this class, we have to pass on the name of the vehicle, right? Because to construct the object of this class, we have to take the name from here. We have to pass on the same name. So this is the one thing which we have to return from this method. This is all done. Now let's run the program. So what we can do, we have to use this method. Okay, how we can use it? You are going to create a new variable, let's say t equals truck, and here we have to pass on the name of the truck. Let's say it's a fire engine, right? And we have to now get the vehicle details, t dot get vehicle details. Let's run the program. If you see, we have created two instances but on the same class name. You see, this is working as a factory method with the help of class method decorator, and second is a normal class instance. This one, and this is a different one because it is returning a new vehicle here in our t variable, right? It is very simple, and get vehicle detail is coming through this same class. If you notice, this is coming from the same class. The same method we have called on two places with different class variables. You see, different instance name, but the construction is the different. This is for creating truck and this is for creating normal vehicle. Okay, I just told you class method can change class variables, right? Let's say you have number of seats, okay, right? Here, if you want to modify the class variables through class method, you can easily access those variables. Number of seats, you can easily access it. From where it will be coming? It will be coming from, let's say, seats. From here only. And you can set the seats from this factory method, from class method. Number of seats would be set in this class instance. Okay, and we have to even print the same information like vehicle seats dot number of seat. Now what we have to do, we have to pass on the seats, number of seats from this method. Let me take fire engine will take 6 seats. Now let's run the program. If you see, my first instance is showing me the information vehicle name BMW and vehicle seats are 2 because default number of seats was 2, so that's why it printed like this. But the class method has changed the class variable value number of seat for different type of, for different object. You see, number of seats are set as 6 for truck, and this is the same method. You see, vehicle dot number of seat has been changed from this class method. 6 has been set and 6 has been displayed as a output. Now to confirm it whether this class variable has changed or not, let me print it again. You will notice number of seat has been changed to 6, right? 2 to 6 for this instance. Okay. If you print C, it would be the same because it has changed the class variable across the object, because for this object it has changed, for this object it has changed. You can also use the C object to create another truck, right? So you can print the get vehicle detail same as, okay, or you can say it would be a different, let's say tanker. You can take a instance name and tanker dot get vehicles details. Now run the program. Our new truck has been created, the tanker, with number of seats 8. It again changed the class variable from this class method, right? If you print the again our number of seats, it will be set as 8. Okay, you see it will set as 8 instance name, right? Let's say tanker, right? Let's run. So for all three objects, we have changed the class variables through the class method. Now let's move to our third point, class method function. Okay. Apart from the decorator, the built-in function class method is used to convert a normal method into a class method. The class method is an inbuilt function in Python which returns a class method for a given function. Okay, let's see how it works. So we can use the same program here. This class implementation would be the same for this case as well, but the only difference is the way of calling the method and creating the reference of the class methods. Okay, how we can achieve it? Let me take any reference name for new truck. Okay, now we have to use a class method, a normal class method function. This is inbuilt function. This is not a decorator. Okay, point to be noticed, this is not a decorator, it's a normal inbuilt function in Python which actually used to create class method. Okay, in the class method we can say our vehicle, we can create a new function, right? It's a normal function, it will not be decorated with class method. It would accept class and name, and you can say seats. Okay, now we can say return same class instance we are going to return, name will be passing. If you want to set the seats also, you can set seats as well for this, right? Now what we have to do, since this new method, this factory method is not decorated yet with class method decorator, right? But by using class method, we can assign this method as a class method. Now what we'll do, just copy, put this function as class method. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to create a instance, let's say tanker 2. I am going to create, let's say tanker 2. We have to pass on the name of the new truck, let's say tanker 1. It would be the same number of seat, or this time you can take 10 seats, right? And you can call the get vehicle detail method same as previous. Save it and now run the program. So this new information, truck 1 information, would be printing at first. Let's run the program. You see the vehicle name, this is tanker, right? So if you run the program again, so you will see the tanker 1, this new object for this vehicle class is created for tanker 1, and the seats also has been allocated to this object. You can see. So this is very simple to Reference your normal function as a class method with help of inbuilt class method function. Okay.
That brings us to the end of the today's video. We hope you found it informative and engaging. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on all things tech related. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video.